And good morning, and thank you for watching WQLN's digital stream. We've got a very exciting announcement for you today. But first, a little bit of history. You know, WQLN and the Brew Erie in Erie have hosted the area's longest running brew festival for years and years and years. And last year we were so excited about what 2020's edition of the Brew Festival was going to bring, but something happened. Something got in the way and we had to cancel that festival. Well, that same little something is still happening this year, but we want to work around that. So we're going to do something very special this year. And here to tell you a little bit more about it, Tracy and Chris.
Tom, thank you so much. Chris, I'm so excited. I know you have been planning this for so long, and we are just thrilled to have some sort of a brew fest to celebrate the beer in our region, and only the local beer, which is what I love about it the most. I'm sure you can agree with that.
Oh yeah, it's been a long year with the absence of, obviously, losing last year's festival with you folks, which we always look forward to, one of our pinnacle events and favorite events of the year. But it's been a long 12 months trying to regroup and figure out how to do it. We're excited to be on board, we're excited to be partnering, we're excited to be doing something just a little bit different that I think both supporters of QLN, supporters of the local breweries, and supporters and fans of great beer and great beer fests are going to look forward to.
Well, I just remember being absolutely crushed when we couldn't have the Brew Fest. And this year, it is going to be mighty fine what we have for you all. Of course, I can't tell you what it is because they won't let me do that. But Chris, I think we're going to have a lot of fun because there's going to be part of the Brew Fest is going to have a special little sweet treat to it, right?
Yeah, so we're excited because, and hopefully talk a little bit more about this, but the brewery's coming together, offering some great products to put into this mobile beer fest or beer fest to go. And we're lucky the Brewery Union Station is working with Erie Brewing Company and Lavery Brewing Company to create a beer that, like you mentioned, is going to be mighty fine. And we're doing a lot of fun stuff to partner with you guys, partner with those breweries, and partner with one of Erie's favorite sweet spots, so to speak. It's going to be something very unique, fun, and I think everybody out there is really going to enjoy this.
That's a pretty sweet little detail there, Chris.
So are we about ready to talk about the announcement?
I guess we can let the cat out of the
well,
bag. What do you
here's
think?
what we're going to do. We're going to take all the fun, all the good friendship, all the great conversation, and all the amazing beer from the Erie Micro Brew Festival, and we're going to put it into a single can. Let's watch this.
This year, things are a little different. The 2021 Erie Micro Brew Fest is in a can. Pick up your exclusive Brew Festival boxes to party at home. In your box, you'll get a 6-pack of local beers featuring only Lake Erie Ale Trail breweries, as well as a limited release collaborative beer only available in this festival. You'll also get a t-shirt, pint glass, koozies, and more. Go to eriebeerfest.com.
Did you see all of that? Now, first of all, what I think is great is all of our local breweries from the Lake Erie Ale Trail have come together to make this happen, and some other local hot spots like Pop Luck and Mighty Fine Donuts. Chris, do you think we could just take this donut and dunk it in some beer and call it something special?
I don't know how that's going to taste right in the pint. I will tell you, when we're making this beer, there might be some dipping of donuts right in there. So, you know, the style we're going after is going to be fresh, fruity, and a little sweet, a lot of fun. And we're excited because this is, you know, in our industry, the best part about it is, you know, we're crafters, and trying something different and new, you know, always part of what we do. But this is going to be a beer that we've never made before. You might never ever get again. So just unique, fun style, and, you know, again, great partners, and we're really excited to get on board with this.
And we know that Micro Brew Fest is something like you can't experience anywhere else. And I want to show you what's inside that party box when you get yours. We're not putting any donuts in there, but we are going to put a mighty fine beer in there that Chris and his friends are going to brew up for us together. You'll also get 6 other local beers only from the Lake Erie Ale Trail. Those are going to be local beers that you love. Now, we can't tell you what kinds they are because that would ruin the surprise, but you'll each get a 6-pack plus that exclusive Erie Micro Brew Fest Brewfest in a Can collaborative beer that you won't be able to get anywhere else. You'll get that exclusive festival t-shirt. You'll get the collectible pint glasses. You're gonna get the collectible 16-ounce can koozies. That's something unique and fun. And if you look at the glasses themselves, you can see they have a unique shape to them. So they're not like anything you've ever seen before. And these are pint glasses, so they're larger than you usually get at your Brewfest. And you're gonna get the collectible drink coasters, a snack bag of Pop Lock gourmet popcorn. We all love that. And we're gonna throw in some more surprises too, just for the fun of it. That is your VIP experience for the 2021 Erie Micro Brew Fest, and it all supports WQLN, which is the best part of all of this. We love that our local businesses and our local breweries have come together to support WQLN, and we hope that you'll do the same too. Now, we also have that $50 party box. This one's gonna be fun if you wanna have a party at your own home with your own household. This is a 16-ounce can of Erie Micro Brew Fest in a Can collaborative beer. That's that mighty fine beer we keep talking about that you can't get anywhere else. A 6-pack of local beers from only Lake Erie Ale Trail breweries. Again, it's a surprise 6-pack. And that exclusive festival t-shirt, the collectible pint glass, the collectible 16-ounce can koozie, collectible drink coaster, and a snack bag of Pop Luck gourmet popcorn, and some more surprises too, but we're gonna leave that to the day that you pick them up. We know that these are gonna go very quickly because our community has been so supportive of us over the last year, over the last 50 years. And we know that you're gonna love this new collaborative beer and all the fun in that party box. And Tom, they can start getting these right now, right?
Oh yeah, all that you can do is go and visit eriebeerfest.com. That's on the screen. We also have some additional links on WQLN's webpage, but it's going to be a mighty fine good time, isn't it? Now wait a minute, I've got a note here, Tracy, to talk to Chris about the brewers and WQLN.
Yeah, Chris, can you tell us about the people that are involved in their role in this? Because we cannot thank you enough.
Sure. The Lake Erie Ale Trail, which is basically a group of 15 different regional breweries that have worked together collaboratively for the last 5 or 6 years. I think the group as a whole is excited to be involved. We'd like to thank Erie Brewing Company for stepping up and wanting to put together a collaboration. We've had some great partners. I know our friends at Voodoo and our friends at Erie Ale Works and 5 and 20. And Timber Creek and right down the line are all stepping up to be involved and put out some great beer for this package. So, we always say it's a great local community of craft brewers, but as a whole, we're just a great community who wants to step up and help do good things for WQLN.
And now, can we talk about that collaborative beer, Chris? Because I know there are some other local elements aside from the mighty fine element we've been talking about. A hint of maple, I understand?
Yeah, so I don't want to give it a whole away, Tracy, but there's going to be some fun stuff going in there, and we have yet to determine because we're going to make the beer next week. Okay. There's some fun local things that we've gotten have access to that we're going to experiment with and maybe do a real small batch before the big batch goes out and we start canning. So it's going to be a lot of fun making the beer. It'll be a lot of fun getting it out, and I can't wait until April 10th to see people's responses, whether it's online or as they come into our breweries, and hopefully you guys get some feedback too, what people think of this really special beer.
If you need taste testers, Tom and I are game, right?
I see that. Mm-hmm.
He's having a mighty fine time over there sampling our goodies in the studio.
You know what I think this would go great with?
A beer.
A local beer. That's right.
Now, I want to let people know the Lake Erie Ale Trail is a big sponsor of this, and those local beers that you're going to get in that 6-pack are only coming from those. Chris, can you tell us about some of those brewers that are going to be participating too?
Sure. Like we mentioned, Voodoo Brewing's got involved. Those folks are down in Meadville, do a great job. Our friends Jeff and Steve over at Erie Ale Works have been part of this for a long time, and they've been great partners and great leadership in the Lake Erie Ale Trail itself. Our friends over at 5 and 20, Team Mazza, right across the border in New York, I know they're on board. Our friends down in Meadville, Timber Creek, Jake and that crew do some great products, so we're excited about them. And then, everybody else who's just really stepping up and, It's sad that we can't get all 15 brewers or breweries represented at an event this year, but I think this is the best way we could work together and get some of those breweries that actually package and distribute to come together and make something happen.
That's fantastic. And of course, we've got Riverside Brewery there. And that I love about this is because it's local. It's so local. I can recall, and I know you guys remember this too, the entire community watched the Riverside Inn burn down, and it was heartbreaking. I remember that entire morning watching that live, and I hated that. But I love seeing that another business has grown, and they're doing so well, and people are so supportive, and they're so supportive of us too. And they're part of this process with both the collaborative beer and also that 6-pack of fun from the Lake Erie Ale Trail. I love that this is so local.
Yeah. And that's a great part. And I forgot to mention earlier, our friends at Riverside, they're one of our newest members. So if you're out there, a lot of people haven't had a chance to get out there with the pandemic and everything else going on. It's been, they've been around, I think, around a year and a half. So they opened up right before this kind of all hit. So if you haven't had their product yet, that'll be included, of course. And I'll drop a couple other names. John Russell Brewing just opened up last month, as did our friends Twisted Elk out towards Lake City. So great stuff going on. And this is really, it's not just about the beers that are be in there. It's just about getting some exposure for the entire ale trail and all the good things that are going on in northwestern PA. Yeah,
and now is not the time that all of us are going everywhere. So it's nice that all of this can come to us, and that variety is something that you want to note here. If we can show you again what's in those party boxes, we've got the VIP party box. That's at $85, all to support WQLN. All of the proceeds support your public broadcasting television and radio station, WQLN PBS NPR. You'll get the 16-ounce cans of the Erie Microbrew Fest in a Can collaborative beer. Now for the VIP box, you get 5 cans of this collaborative beer that you will not find anywhere else. And you'll get a 6-pack of the local beers from only Lake Erie Ale Trail breweries. As Chris mentioned, they are fantastic partners. And we will surprise you with what type of beer you get, but you can see on your screen right now where those beers are coming from. You'll also get the exclusive festival t-shirt and 2 collectible pint glasses, and you can see the shape of them is quite unique, and they are big this year. You'll also get the collectible drink coasters and the 16-ounce can koozies and a snack bag of Pop Luck gourmet popcorn from our friends at Pop Luck. And we'll throw in some more surprises there. Our friend here, Lisa Canassi, likes to throw in all the good stuff she can find, so you'll be surprised when you get those. For the $50 party box, it's a 16-ounce can of Erie Microbrew Fest in a Can collaborative beer, again, exclusive to the Erie Microbrew Fest, a 6-pack of local beers from only Lake Erie Ale Trail breweries, the local stuff that you love, and the exclusive festival t-shirt, the collectible pint glass, a collectible 16-ounce can koozie, the drink coaster, and a snack bag of Pop Luck gourmet popcorn made just for this Brew Fest for 2021. And some more surprises in there too. So it's local, it's wonderful, and it all supports WQLN.
All the fun, all the great fun that you've ever had at the Erie Microbrew Festival this year is going to be mighty fine fun in a can, right? Visit us online at eriebeerfest.com.
It is mighty fine. That's some sweet stuff there. I don't know how it works though, Chris. I'm excited to see how you take something like this, like a mighty fine donut, and insert it into a beer and make it fantastic. And I've tried so much of the local craft beers, and it's fantastic to see that happen.
Well, I think that's one of the things that defines a local craft beer, that you can take a local iconic something and you can make something amazing with it. We've seen the local brewers do that time and time again. It's just so exciting that they're doing it for the Erie Microbrew Festival.
Now we do want you to act fast because the boxes are going to go quickly, and the t-shirts are only available for those who order between right this moment and March 15th. Those will only be in those boxes if you get your party box quickly at eriebeerfest.com. And again, Tom, the reason we're doing all of this is to keep the public radio and TV programs that you love available to our entire community.
But also to keep our local brewers front and center, because they're one of the industries that all of us are going to really depend on when this thing is finally behind us. So please visit us online at eriebeerfest.com. You can't buy enough tickets because, you know what? we're only going to have them available for a short time. So try to do that right now. Try to do it today. You know what? If you're not doing anything, eriebeerfest.com.